Yeah, how's it going? Um, I am Stebo. I'm here to do a reaction to Black Clover, chapter 144. If you're watching this and you're wondering, well, where's Stebo's reaction to One Piece? Uh, I must regretfully inform you all that I read the spoilers, so there could be no reaction. No actual reaction. I could have faked it. I could have did a phony reaction. But I didn't want to do that, man. I had to think about it. I was like, yeah. Like it's like 1 second of thought, like pony reaction. Yeah. I don't know if you ever seen that the episode of SpongeBob. He's like, who put you on the planet? Like it was like sort of like that, like fake reactions. Like something like that, man. But let's go ahead and get into this. We got the Wizard King versus the leader of the White Knights, Demon Eyes. I still think that name is a mouthful. But Julius versus Leech is going down. Last chapter was cool. He was like, I can see what you're gonna do already, man. I see the future time magic. Time magic is kind of OP. But so is light magic. And then they was using a light whip, man. That was dope. But here it is. All right, so we got the citizens, they looking at the battle, I guess. They like, oh, what's going on? Like the castle tower. Something's shining. What's happening? Unusual events. The mighty magic powers collide, endangering the royal capital's peace. What of the people in the Magic Knights? A battle has commenced between Leech and Julius. It's the climactic showdown between Leech, light magic, and the magic in the royal capital in the skies. And the ferocity is growing. Oh, at least it could go down, baby. Title of the chapter is This Man Is ... Okay, here we go. I think this is Mark's. He says, just when the communication magic was cut off, Lord Julius is in the middle of a battle. His opponent is a light magic user. Is it the White Knight's demonized leader? Yes, it is. How the hell did he get inside the castle walls? Even if I assist him, the difference in our skill level is too much. I'd just be a burden. Oh, wow. Emperor Julius shouldn't lose, but he's a beast, man. Rely on your captain. The only ones who can follow this fight are the Magic Knight captains. Oh, yo! So they are available. I must notify every Magic Knight headquarters that I have marked with my communication magic. All right, there's Charlotte and there's Jack the Ripper. She's like, And he says, I have an emergency notice for every Magic Knight captain. The Magic Emperor is currently fighting the person that appears to be the White Knight demonized leader at the Clover Castle. Oh, here goes Yami too. Every member must pay heed to their captain's instructions regarding bodyguards. And the Yami say, don't tell me. Oh, he took off immediately on the magic broom, son. Nigga put out the cigarette and everything. Okay, so the fight's still going on. Still going strong. Light versus time. Let's see what go down, man. Nigga shooting a bunch of little light swords. Nigga got the time orb. Yo, this. He says, I'm returning this. He caught one of the light swords and then sent it back at him, man. Like, says my magic is being accelerated. And I guess he dodged it, but that nigga Julius dodged behind him. Well, not dodged, but he teleported behind him. Yo, this is not, yo. He was about to eliminate this nigga from existence, bro. He used the time ball, but he dodged it, though. Oh, that's too bad. As you'd expect, that was pretty fast, huh? Even though I read the future, I still can't seem to catch you. And Leech is like, what is this? Hold on, what did he do? This man's strength is... He's just a human, but what the hell is this man? He's trying to restrain me without killing me. He still has strength to spare. Against me, a four-leaf clover. How is he doing this? What the hell is this man? This man's grimoire. All right, so that's Julius thinking about Leech now. So, as hinted, or I think it was directly stated in the beginning of the series, the amount of leaves that you have on your grimoire Well, for the people of the Clover Kingdom anyway, because they got the Clover grimoires. The number of leaves, I guess, indicate how special or how powerful your magic should be. So he's like, I got a 4-leaf clover grimoire, so how the hell is this random white knight demon guy is keeping up with me? Well, not random, but you get the gist. Um, and Julius says, "Are you curious about my grimoire? If that's the case, it's up there." What the hell? He points to the sky, and it's like a bunch of pages just flipping around like crazy. The hell is that? Hold up! Don't tell me this nigga just keep his grimoire open like that, and it's just swirling above the town, and that's what protects the kingdom. Is that what's going on right now? He says, "What kind of shape is that? It doesn't have a cover. What the hell kind of grimoire is that?" He says, "For time magic, grimoires have no covers. If that's good or bad, I'm not sure. But I was peculiar. So really, think about it. Who are you? What must you do?" Okay, so these are the questions that he had for himself. I continued to question those things. And as I did, I acquired results. And it was at that point that I realized the path I've walked is mine. I am the Magic Emperor. Huh? The hell is he saying? Now I understand. From now on, we will use the Magic Stone's power to go against this world's logic. This man is, this human is. All right, so that's Leech talking now. As the Magic Emperor, I will protect the people of this kingdom. This is what the world, what fate said in order to stop us. Logic's final stronghold. If that's the case still, for that reason, we must defeat them. Oh, then sealing magic release. Show me that you will protect them. This nigga about to try to suicide again? Did this already. His magic is swelling up. Julius says, "Yo, this nigga about to use his ultimate?" It's like a magic circle forming around him with a bunch of light swords like sticking out of it, protruding out of it. It's like, hey, these citizens, they see what's going on. It's like, what's that? That's and Julia says this enormous magic power. Holy moly. This nigga basically like encompassing the entire capital. That's too busted, but I know Julia's gonna block that thing though. And that's your chapter, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So his resentment will downpour on the royal capital. All right. So either Julius is going to be able to handle this himself, or it's going to be a combined effort from the Magic Knight captains with Julius. But I'm also curious on what Julius was actually trying to say with this. He's like, continue to question those things, and as I did, I acquired results. And it was at that point that I realized the path I've walked is mine. I am the Magic Emperor. What does he mean by this? Aside from the obvious, like, I am the Magic Emperor. I mean, it has to be something that he's trying to say. Like, he went from talking about his grimoire, and apparently the state of his grimoire had him questioning things, questioning his own life, I guess, and I guess throughout life he acquired information. Like he began to answer his own questions throughout his own travels, I suppose. Path I've walked is mine. I am the Magic Emperor. Maybe he was like the questions he was asking himself. It seemed sort of existential. So maybe he was considering like with time magic and the abstract nature of his grimoire, maybe he's not himself, or he doesn't have any control of what happens. And throughout asking those questions, throughout living life and everything, and finding answers to these questions, the path I walk is mine. I'm in control. And he capped that off by saying, I am the Magic Emperor. I'm the Magic Emperor. Nigga, of course I'm in control. Of course I'm that nigga. At least that's what I got from it. I think the choreography was a little lacking in this chapter. There were certain parts where I'm like, yo, that's pretty hype. But at the same time, it's getting kind of dull when they like dash and one guy dashes and the other guy dash behind him and then he dash behind him and it's like, oh, I'm here. What are you gonna do now? And then he dash again. It's like, well, I got you now. Like, no, you don't. I'm over here. Like that gets a little dull. I wish it would have been more showcasing their magic abilities or even hand to hand combat. But I guess these guys are a little too broken for such close range combat. Especially Julius, because with one touch he can literally wipe you from existence. Well, not like literally just touch, like tap you with one finger, but if he get you with the right attack, like this attack that he tried to hit Leech with the ball of magic with the Roman numerals circling around it. Like I think that, like if that thing touches you, whatever it touches, you're gone. Like it's gonna rewind you till you don't exist, or fast forward you, fast forward you. That that don't sound right. Well, it's gonna speed you up until you die. Yeah, his grimoire is pretty sick though, man. But Leech using his ultimate though. I mean, Julie is sitting there watching him power it up, like he feels as if he can deal with it. And we know that's sort of what he likes to do. He likes to observe magic, see different types of magic. But I don't think he would let that distract him from doing what needs to be done. Otherwise, he wouldn't be the Magic Emperor. Or at least that's what I think. Yeah, Orpheus. I never take the comb out of my hair. Dustin titled his reaction "The Ultimate Sacrifice." But maybe I missed something, or maybe he thinking the same thing that I was thinking, where Leech is gonna blow himself up. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why you say "Ultimate Sacrifice." Well, I'll just watch it to find out. Well, shout out to you, Orpheus. Appreciate you coming through, man. Shout out to Dustin. Just mentioned Dustin. Shout out to all my nicks, you know what I'm saying? Love all my nicks. Um, guess I mean if their chapter was this chapter was dope. Uh, it got me asking, asking a lot of questions, and I always enjoy that, but only if I feel like they'll get answered. And I feel like we will get answers to some of these questions that I have. Um, I'm gonna say 8.5, maybe. Maybe a 9, because like the setup with the captains coming through, apparently that's gonna go down. Yami's on the way. Charlotte and Jack the Ripper, they picked up the phone. Least using his ultimate. Uh, Wizard King going in a little bit. It's pretty dope, pretty dope. And then seeing his grimoire, that little dialogue between these two. It's pretty dope chapter, pretty dope chapter. I think 8.5. 8.5 is cool. Cool. Cool for this one. Well, I'm going to end it there. I already, shout out to my niggas. I already did that. We them boys like the stream or dislike it if you disliked it. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with me. Um, I don't even know what to say, man. Damn. Subscribe, yeah. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. Go run and tell your friends about me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to grow some more. Grow some more. Do that thing to the community. Shout out to Grim. Grim should be making his comeback sometime this month, I think. Yeah, go check out Grim Reaper, you know what I'm saying? Check out Grim Reaper. Uh, Shout out to my Outer Haven niggas, you know what I'm saying? Need to get back on the ball. Hopefully we get that. You know, the hell's this? Cameraman? No. All right. Yeah. Do all that I said do. You know what I'm saying? Got got to end the stream on the positive note. Thank the Lord. Amen. Amen.